If you watch this video until the end, you will definitely pass your theory test on the first attempt. Today, we will go through 50 essential mock test questions. You won't need to read a book. Everything you need is right here. Now, let's get started. Question 1. How can drinking alcohol affect your ability to drive? Option A. Your ability to judge speed will be reduced. B. Your awareness of danger will be improved. C. Your confidence will be reduced. D. Your reactions will be faster. Answer is A. Your ability to judge speed will be reduced. Alcohol will severely reduce your ability to drive or ride safely, and there are serious consequences if you're caught over the drink-drive limit. It's known that alcohol can affect your judgment, cause overconfidence, reduce coordination and control. Question 2. Which lights should you switch on when daytime visibility is poor but not seriously reduced? Option A. Dipped headlights. B. Front fog lights. C. Headlights and fog lights. D. Rear fog lights. Answer is A. Dipped headlights. Only use your fog lights when visibility is seriously reduced. Use dipped headlights in poor conditions because this helps other road users to see you without the risk of causing dazzle. Question 3. You're driving past a line of parked cars. What should you do if a ball bounces out into the road ahead? Option A. Continue driving at the same speed and flash your headlights. B. Continue driving at the same speed and sound your horn. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children. D. Stop and wave the children across to fetch their ball. Answer is C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children. Beware of children playing in the street and running out into the road. If a ball bounces out from the pavement, slow down and be prepared to stop. Don't encourage anyone to retrieve it. Other road users may not see your signal, and you might lead a child into a dangerous situation. Question 4. You're at the front of a queue of traffic waiting to turn right into a side road. Why is it important to check your right mirror just before turning? Option A. To check for emerging traffic. B. To check for overtaking vehicles. C. To look for pedestrians about to cross. D. To make sure the side road is clear. Answer is B. To check for overtaking vehicles. A motorcyclist could be riding along the outside of the queue. Always check your mirror before turning, as situations behind you can change while you've been waiting to turn. Question 5. When would you use an emergency refuge area on a smart motorway? Option A. If you think you'll be involved in a road rage incident. B. In cases of emergency or breakdown. C. To make a private phone call. D. To stop and check where you are. Answer is B. In cases of emergency or breakdown. On smart motorways, Emergency refuge areas are built at the side of the hard shoulder. If you break down, try to get your vehicle into the refuge, where there's an emergency telephone. The phone connects directly to a control center. Remember to take care when rejoining the motorway, especially if the hard shoulder is being used as a running lane. Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. And if you want to support us, you can just go to our channel and click on the join button to join our channel membership, link in the description. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Now, let's get back to the video. Question 6. When are you not allowed to sound your vehicle's horn? Option A, at any time in a built-up area. B, between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. in a built-up area. C, between 11:30 p.m. and 6 a.m. on any road. D, between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m. in a built-up area. Answer is D, between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m. in a built-up area. Every effort must be made to prevent excessive noise, especially in built-up areas at night. Don't rev your engine or sound the horn unnecessarily. It's illegal to sound your horn in a built-up area between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m., except when another road user poses a danger. Question 7. What does the white line along the side of the road indicate? Option A, no overtaking. B, no parking. C, the approach to a hazard. D, the edge of the carriageway. Answer is D, the edge of the carriageway. A continuous white line is used on many roads to indicate the edge of the carriageway. This can be useful when visibility is restricted. The line is discontinued at junctions, laybys, and entrances to or exits from private drives. Question 8. You're driving in town. Why should you be careful if there's a bus at a bus stop on the other side of the road? Option A, pedestrians might come from behind the bus. B, the bus might have broken down. C, the bus might move off suddenly. D, the bus might remain stationary. Answer is A. Pedestrians might come from behind the bus. If you see a bus ahead, watch out for pedestrians. They might not be able to see you if they're behind the bus. Question 9. What will happen if you use rear fog lights in good conditions? Option A, they'll dazzle other drivers. B, they'll make drivers behind keep back. C, they'll make it safer when towing a trailer. D, they'll protect you from larger vehicles. Answer is A. They'll dazzle other drivers. Rear fog lights shine more brightly than normal rear lights, so that they show up in reduced visibility. When the visibility improves, you must switch them off. This stops them dazzling the driver behind. Question 10. You want to reverse into a side road. What should you do if you aren't sure that the area behind your car is clear? Option A, carry on, assuming it's clear. B, check the mirrors only. C, get out and check. D, look through the rear window only. Answer is C. get out and check. If you can't tell whether there's anything behind you, it's always safest to check before reversing. There may be a small child or a low obstruction close behind your car. Question 11. What does this curved arrow road marking mean? Option A. Heavy vehicles should take the next road on the left to avoid a weight limit. B. Overtaking traffic should move back to the left. C. The road ahead bends to the left. D. The road ahead has a camber to the left. Answer is B. Overtaking traffic should move back to the left. In this picture, the road marking shows that overtaking drivers or riders need to return to the left. These markings show the direction drivers must pass hatch markings or solid double white lines. They're also used to show the route that high vehicles should take under a low arched bridge. Question 12. What should you do before starting a journey in foggy weather? Option A. Allow more time. B. Have a caffeinated drink. C. Reduce your tire pressures. D. Wear a high-visibility jacket. Answer is A. Allow more time. Don't venture out if your journey isn't necessary. If you have to travel and someone is expecting you at the other end, let them know that you'll be taking longer than usual for your journey. This will stop them worrying if you don't turn up on time and will also take the pressure off you, so you don't feel you have to rush. Question 13. You're driving on the motorway. How can you lower the risk of a collision when the vehicle behind is following too closely? Option A. Brake sharply. B. Increase your distance from the vehicle in front. C. Move onto the hard shoulder and stop. D. Switch on your hazard warning lights. Answer is B. Increase your distance from the vehicle in front. On busy roads, traffic may still travel at high speeds. Don't follow the vehicle in front too closely. If a driver behind seems to be pushing you, gradually increase your distance from the vehicle in front by slowing down gently. This will give you more space in front if you have to brake, and will reduce the risk of a collision involving several vehicles. Question 14. You're on a smart motorway. What does it mean when a red cross is displayed above the hard shoulder? Option A. Pull up in this lane to answer your mobile phone. B. This lane can be used if you need a rest. C. Use this lane as a running lane. D. You shouldn't travel in this lane. Answer is D. You shouldn't travel in this lane. Some motorways have been redesigned as smart motorways. At certain times, the hard shoulder will be open as a running lane. However, a red cross above the hard shoulder shows that it isn't open as a running lane and should only be used for emergencies and breakdowns. Question 15. You're following a large vehicle. Why should you stay a safe distance behind it? Option A. You'll be able to corner more quickly. B. You'll give the driver a chance to see you in their mirrors. C. You'll help the large vehicle to stop more easily. D. You'll keep out of the wind better. Answer is B. You'll give the driver a chance to see you in their mirrors. If you're following a large vehicle but are so close to it that you can't see its exterior mirrors, the driver won't be able to see you. Keeping well back will also allow you to see the road ahead by looking past the large vehicle. Question 16. What should you do when you see this sign as you travel along a motorway? Option A. Change lane. B. Leave the motorway at the next exit. C. Move on to the hard shoulder. D. Turn left immediately. Answer is B. Leave the motorway at the next exit. You'll see this sign if the motorway is closed ahead. Pull into the left-hand lane as soon as it's safe to do so. Don't wait until the last moment before you move across, because the lane may be busy, and you'll have to rely on another driver making room for you. Question 17. You lose control of your car and damage a garden wall. What must you do if the property owner isn't available? Option A. Find someone in the area to tell them about it immediately. B. Go back to tell the house owner the next day. C. Report the incident to the police within 24 hours. D. Report the incident to your insurance company when you get home. Answer is C. Report the incident to the police within 24 hours. If the property owner isn't available at the time, you must inform the police about the incident. This should be done as soon as possible and in any case within 24 hours. Question 18. You're having difficulty finding a parking space in a busy town. Can you park on the zigzag lines of a zebra crossing? Option A. No, not under any circumstances. B. No, not unless you stay with your car. C. Yes, if you don't block people from crossing. D. Yes, in order to drop off a passenger. Answer is A. No, not under any circumstances. It's an offense to park on the zigzag lines of a zebra crossing. You'll be causing an obstruction by obscuring the view of both pedestrians and drivers. Question 19. Your vehicle has stalled in the middle of a level crossing. What should you do if the warning bells start to ring while you're trying to restart the engine? Option A. Carry on trying to restart the engine. B. Get out of the car and clear of the crossing. C. Push the vehicle clear of the crossing. D. Run down the track to warn the signal operator. Answer is B. Get out of the car and clear of the crossing. If the warning bells ring, leave the vehicle and get any passengers well clear of the crossing immediately. Question 20. Who has priority at an unmarked crossroads? Option A. No one has priority. B. The faster vehicle. C. The larger vehicle. D. The smaller vehicle. Answer is A. No one has priority. Practice good observation in all directions before you emerge or make a turn. Proceed only when you're sure it's safe to do so. Question 21. What would you do if you see older people crossing the road ahead? Option A. Be patient and allow them to cross in their own time. B. Rev the engine to let them know that you're waiting. C. Tap the horn in case they're hard of hearing. D. Wave them across so they know that you've seen them. Answer is A. Be patient and allow them to cross in their own time. Be aware that older people might take a long time to cross the road. They might also be hard of hearing and not hear you approaching. Don't hurry older people across the road by getting too close to them or revving your engine. Question 22. What should you do when you're approaching traffic lights that have red and amber showing together? Option A. Pass the lights if the road is clear. B. Stop because the lights are changing to red. C. Take care because there's a fault with the lights. D. Wait for the green light. Answer is D. Wait for the green light. Be aware that other traffic might still be clearing the junction as you approach. A green light means you may go on, but only if the way is clear. Question 23. How do smart motorways prevent traffic bunching? Option A. By using advisory speed limits. B. By using higher speed limits. C. By using minimum speed limits. D. By using variable speed limits. Answer is D. By using variable speed limits. When a smart motorway is operating, you must follow the mandatory signs on the gantries above each lane, including the hard shoulder. Variable speed limits help keep the traffic moving and also help to prevent bunching. Question 24. You're on a road that's only wide enough for one vehicle. What should you do if a car is coming towards you? Option A. Force the other driver to reverse. B. Pull into a passing place if your vehicle is wider. C. Pull into a passing place on your left. D. Pull into a passing place on your right. Answer is C. Pull into a passing place on your left. Pull into the nearest passing place on the left if you meet another vehicle on a narrow road. If the nearest passing place is on the right, wait opposite it. Question 25. When will a new car need its first MOT test? Option A. When it's 5 years old. B. When it's 1 year old. C. When it's 7 years old. D. When it's 3 years old. Answer is D. When it's 3 years old. The vehicle you drive must be roadworthy and in good condition. If it's over 3 years old, it must pass an MOT test to remain in use on the road. Unless it's exempt from the MOT test, see gov.uk. Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. And if you want to support us, you can just go to our channel and click on the join button to join our channel membership, link in the description. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Now, let's get back to the video. Question 26. What makes your tires illegal? Option A. If they have any large, deep cuts in the side wall. B. If they have different tread patterns. C. If they were bought second-hand. D. If they're of different makes. Answer is A. If they have any large, deep cuts in the side wall, your tires may be of different treads and makes. They can even be second-hand, as long as they're in good condition. They must, however, be intact, without cuts or tears. When checking the sidewalls for cuts and bulges, don't forget to check the side of the tire that's hidden from view under the car. Question 27. What restrictions apply to people who have a provisional driving license? Option A, they can't drive at night. B, they can't drive over 30 miles per hour. C, they can't drive unaccompanied. D, they can't drive with more than one passenger. Answer is C. They can't drive unaccompanied. You won't be able to drive unaccompanied until you've passed your practical driving test. If you haven't driven on the motorway while you were learning, ask your instructor to take you for a lesson on the motorway when you've passed your test. Alternatively, you could take part in the Pass Plus scheme. This has been created for new drivers and includes motorway driving. Ask your instructor for details. Question 28. What does fuel-efficient driving achieve? Option A, damage to the environment. B, improved road safety. C, increased exhaust emissions. D, increased fuel consumption. Answer is B, improved road safety. The emphasis is on hazard awareness and planning ahead. By looking well ahead, you'll have plenty of time to deal with hazards safely and won't need to brake sharply. This will also reduce damage to the environment. Question 29. What color are the reflective studs between the lanes on a motorway? Option A, amber. B, green. C, red. D, white. Answer is D, white. White studs are found between the lanes on motorways. They reflect back the light from your headlights. This is especially useful in bad weather, when visibility is restricted. Question 30. You're in a one-way street and want to turn right. Where should you position your vehicle when there are two lanes? Option A, in either lane depending on the traffic. B, in the left-hand lane. C, in the right-hand lane. D, just left of the center line. Answer is C, in the right-hand lane. When you're in a one-way street and want to turn right, you should take up a position in the right-hand lane. This will allow other road users not wishing to turn to pass on the left. Indicate your intention and take up the correct position in good time. Question 31. When would you use the right-hand lane on a 3-lane motorway? Option A, when you're driving above the speed limit. B, when you're overtaking. C, when you're trying to save fuel. D, when you're turning right. Answer is B, when you're overtaking. The right-hand lane of the motorway is for overtaking. Sometimes you may be directed into a right-hand lane as a result of roadworks or a traffic incident. This will be indicated by signs or officers directing the traffic. Question 32. You're on a smart motorway. What does it mean when a red cross is displayed above the hard shoulder? Option A. Pull up in this lane to answer your mobile phone. B. This lane can be used if you need a rest. C. Use this lane as a running lane. D. You shouldn't travel in this lane. Answer is D. You shouldn't travel in this lane. Some motorways have been redesigned as smart motorways. At certain times, the hard shoulder will be open as a running lane. However, a red cross above the hard shoulder shows that it isn't open as a running lane and should only be used for emergencies and breakdowns. Question 33. Where would it be unsafe to overtake? Option A. Approaching a junction. B. On a one-way street. C. On a single carriageway. D. Traveling up a long hill. Answer is A. Approaching a junction. You should overtake only when it's really necessary and you can see it's clear ahead. Look out for road signs and markings that show it's illegal or would be unsafe to overtake. For example, approaching junctions or bends. In many cases, overtaking is unlikely to significantly improve your journey time. Question 34. What's the speed limit for a car towing a caravan on a dual carriageway? Option A, 40 miles per hour. B, 50 miles per hour. C, 60 miles per hour. D, 70 miles per hour. Answer is C, 60 miles per hour. The speed limit for cars towing caravans or trailers on dual carriageways or motorways is 60 miles per hour. Due to the increased weight and size of the combination, you should plan further ahead. Take care in windy weather, as a strong side wind can make a caravan or large trailer unstable. Question 35. What should you do if your vehicle pulls to one side when you use the brakes? Option A, change gear and pump the brake pedal. B, have the brakes checked as soon as possible. C, increase the pressure in your tires. D, use your parking brake at the same time. Answer is B. Have the brakes checked as soon as possible. The brakes on your vehicle must be effective and properly adjusted. If your vehicle pulls to one side when braking, take it to be checked by a qualified mechanic as soon as you can. Question 36. You're driving along a wet road. How can you tell if your vehicle's tires are losing their grip on the surface? Option A, the engine noise will increase. B, the engine will stall. C, the steering will feel very heavy. D, the steering will feel very light. Answer is D. The steering will feel very light. If you drive at speed in very wet conditions, your steering may suddenly feel lighter than usual. This means that the tires have lifted off the surface of the road and are floating on the surface of the water. This is known as aquaplaning. Reduce speed, but don't brake until your steering returns to normal. Question 37. How does drinking alcohol affect your driving behavior? Option A. It improves judgment skills. B. It increases concentration. C. It increases confidence. D. It leads to faster reactions. Answer is C. It increases confidence. Alcohol can increase confidence to a point where your driving behavior might become out of character. Sensible behavior might change to risk-taking behavior. Never let yourself or your friends get into this situation. Question 38. What should you do when you're approaching traffic lights that have been green for some time? Option A, accelerate hard. B, be ready to stop. C, brake hard. D, maintain your speed. Answer is B. Be ready to stop. The longer traffic lights have been green, the sooner they'll change. Allow for this as you approach traffic lights that you know have been green for a while. They're likely to change soon, so you should be prepared to stop. Question 39. You're waiting to emerge from a junction. The windscreen pillar is restricting your view. What should you be particularly aware of? Option A, buses. B, coaches. C, lorries. D, motorcyclists. Answer is D, motorcyclists. Windscreen pillars can completely block your view of pedestrians, motorcyclists, and cyclists. You should make a particular effort to look for these road users. Don't just rely on a quick glance. Question 40. You're driving a friend's children home from school. They're both under 14 years old. Who's responsible for making sure they wear a seatbelt or approved child restraint where required? Option A, an adult passenger. B, the children. C, you, the driver. D, your friend. Answer is C, you, the driver. Passengers should always be secured and safe. Children should be encouraged to fasten their seatbelts or approved restraints themselves from an early age, so that it becomes a matter of routine. As the driver, you must check that they're fastened securely. It's your responsibility. Question 41. You want to put a rear-facing baby seat on the front passenger seat. What must you do if the passenger seat is protected by a frontal airbag? Option A, ask a passenger to hold the baby. B, deactivate the airbag. C, put the child in an adult seat belt. D, turn the seat to face sideways. Answer is B, deactivate the airbag. It's illegal to fit a rear-facing baby seat into a passenger seat protected by an active frontal airbag. If the airbag activates, it could cause serious injury or even death to the child. You must secure it in a different seat or deactivate the relevant airbag. Follow the manufacturer's advice when fitting a baby seat. Question 42. Which sign means that there may be people walking along the road? Answer is D. Buses which carry children to and from school may stop at places other than scheduled bus stops. Be aware that they might pull over at any time to allow children to get on or off. This will normally be when traffic is heavy during rush hour. Question 43. What does this sign mean? Option A, give way to buses. B. Give way to trams. C. Route for buses. D. Route for trams. Answer is D. Route for trams. Take extra care when you encounter trams. Look out for road markings and signs that alert you to them. Modern trams are very quiet and you may not hear them approaching. Question 44. What does this sign mean? Option A. Multi-exit roundabout. B. Place of historical interest. C. Risk of ice. D. 6 roads converge. Answer is C. Risk of ice. It will take up to 10 times longer to stop when it's icy. Where there's a risk of icy conditions, you need to be aware of this and take extra care. If you think the road may be icy, don't brake or steer harshly, as your tires could lose their grip on the road. Question 45. What does this sign mean? Option A. Give way to farm vehicles. B. Give way to trams. C. Wait at the barriers. D. Wait at the crossroads. Answer is B. Give way to trams. Obey the give way signs. Trams are unable to steer around you if you misjudge when it's safe to enter the junction. Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. And if you want to support us, you can just go to our channel and click on the join button to join our channel membership, link in the description. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Now, let's get back to the video. Question 46. What does this sign mean? Option A. Quayside or riverbank. B. Road liable to flooding. C. Steep hill downwards. D. Uneven road surface. Answer is A. Quayside or riverbank. You should be careful in these locations, as the road surface is likely to be wet and slippery. There may be a steep drop to the water, and there may not be a barrier along the edge of the road. Question 47. Which sign shows that you're entering a one-way system? Answer is B. If the road has 2 lanes, you can use either lane and overtake on either side. Use the lane that's more convenient for your destination, unless signs or road markings indicate otherwise. Question 48. What does this sign mean? Option A. Contraflow bus and cycle lane. B. No buses and cycles allowed. C. No waiting for buses and cycles. D. With flow bus and cycle lane. Answer is D. With flow bus and cycle lane. Buses and cycles can travel in this lane. In this example, they'll flow in the same direction as other traffic. If it's busy, they may be passing you on the left, so watch out for them. Times on the sign will show the lane's hours of operation. If no times are shown, or there's no sign at all, this means the lane is in operation 24 hours a day. In some areas, other vehicles, such as taxis and motorcycles, are allowed to use bus lanes. The sign will show if this is the case. Question 49. What does the solid white line at the side of the road indicate? Option A. Cycle path. B. Edge of the carriageway. C. Footpath on the left. D. Traffic lights ahead. Answer is B. Edge of the carriageway. The continuous white line shows the edge of the carriageway. It can be especially useful when visibility is restricted, such as at night or in bad weather. It's discontinued in some places. For example, at junctions, laybys, entrances, or other openings. Question 50. Which instrument panel warning light would show that headlights are on main beam? Answer is A. You should be aware of all the warning lights and visual aids on the vehicle you're driving. If you're driving a vehicle for the first time, you should familiarize yourself with all the controls, warning lights, and visual aids before you set off. For more practice and updates, click on the video you are watching on the screen. Keep building your confidence and get closer to passing your theory test. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.